Hotfix 27.5.4 is live on PC with 2 passive augment mods and 2 ability augment mods. The first passive augment is for Atlas. Rumble Heap can be purchased for 25,000 standing at the Steel Meridian and Red Veil Syndicate. Rubble Heap activates when your rubble is over 1400. With that requirement met, the Landslide ability will cost no energy to cast, it will travel twice as fast, and will deal 2 times the damage. Rubble Heap cannot be placed into the Exilus slot. The second and last passive augment is for Nidus. Abundant Mutation can be purchased for 25,000 standing at the Steel Meridian and Perrin Sequence Syndicate. Abundant Mutation increases the maximum amount of mutation stacks Nidus can have to 300, but the Undying proc receives a 30-second cooldown. Abundant Mutation cannot be placed into the Exilus slot. The first ability augment mod is for Valkyr. Enraged. It can be purchased for 25,000 standing at the New Loka and Perrin Sequence Syndicate. Enraged increases Hysteria's damage by 200% and its critical chance by 200% as well, but the ability will only last for 15 seconds once cast and will receive a cooldown at the end of those 15 seconds. Enraged cannot be placed into the Exilus slot. The last augment for this hotfix and second ability augment mod is for Saren. Revealing Spore can be purchased for 25,000 standing at the Steel Meridian and Red Veil Syndicate. Revealing Spores enables all enemies within 40 meters affected by the Spore ability to appear on the minimap as green indicators. Revealing Spores can be placed into the Exilus slot. Outside of those new augment mods for game changes, Baruch's Desolate Hands will no longer consume a charge from Baruch when sharing with allies, and the Directed Convergence mod can now be placed into the Exilus slot. In regards to Nightwave, movement speed in the Glassmaker crime scene has been increased to match that of the Levirian, Cephalite Resonance is now chat linkable, and DE fixed a script error that could occur if an enemy was glassed while on a mounted turret. Under optimizations, DE improved the robustness of the launcher in the face of hostile networks and fixed an issue with certain particle effects when running the game at very high frame rates. For overall fixes that were made with hotfix 27.5.4, DE fixed a crash that could occur in sortie defense missions due to defense targets patrolling outside of the combat zone. They fixed an inability to target Baruch's Desolate Hands and Nezha's Warding Halo on defendable objects, an ability to hack a Bursa for free if you exited the hack via the pause menu. They fixed Blood Rush, the Gladiator mod set, and Weeping Wounds bonuses not resetting if you are in the operator when the combo expires. They fixed Parazon mods not remaining equipped after a host migration. An abrupt mission failed due to arbitration defense targets dying randomly when attempting to teleport to the player when falling behind, or just simply falling through the ground to their demise. They fixed Wardens in rescue missions, sometimes teleporting ahead of the player en route to extraction, downed Kuvalavling, sometimes teleporting ahead of the player en route to extraction. They fixed Hildrun's ability drain not updating in the arsenal stats, another case of the Vaska curative not working on Kavats, and they fixed Nezha and Zephyr's passive disable augments giving the incorrect amount of string. That was 27.5.4, new passive augments, Baruch change, and the Nightwave fixes. Thanks for watching, see you guys next time. Peace.